Shout out Kelsey Mitchell, who is starting the All-Star game today. Yes, Kelsey Mitchell is officially starting the All-Star game, which is huge, which is absolutely huge and a massive positive all around for the for the Indiana Fever, for the WNBA, and just a big positive to everybody because I don't think there's a person in the world that dislikes Kelsey Mitchell. But yeah, Kelsey Mitchell is officially starting the game instead of Caitlin Clark. And it means that there are still going to be 2 Indiana Fever players starting in the All-Star game. And at home, which is big. And also, if you guys don't know who the other starter is, the other starter is going to be another Indiana legend in Jackie Young. All the players are currently there for the All-Star game. And Ellie the Elephant is, for some reason, there with all the players. Which for me is a bit odd to see, the mascot there. And there's Jackie Young as well, ready to start that game. But, I think it's going to be a fun All-Star game. I think it's absolutely going to be a fun All-Star game. With multiple Indiana Fever players there, and Kelsey Mitchell making her first start in an All-Star game ever. That's a big one. That is a big one. And for Fever fans that are there, I don't think anyone's going to be disappointed with being at this game. I don't think anyone that wants to go to All-Star Weekend. Nobody. Absolutely nobody that I've seen is disappointed. Absolutely nobody that's at this event has been disappointed with the event, which is a good thing. Which is a really, really good thing. That because again, a lot of Caitlin Clark she's not playing, it's gonna be kill All-Star Weekend. In fairness, I think Courtney Williams and Natisha Heidemann have done a great job of, keeping things relevant. But I also think in the last year, a lot of the other players have become relevant. They've become a hell of a lot more relevant. And I think outside of the players who have tried to fight against it and have become more infamous than anything which is the likes of, say, Alyssa Thomas or Dejanay and stuff, I think the actual relevance of the players in a positive sense is great. And I think it's a huge positive for the league. I think a lot of these things are a huge positive for the league all around. And I think you're going to see it. You're going to see it now that Courtney Williams and Tisha Heidemann, that streaming is going to be they're going to earn probably as much money this year from streaming as they are from the WNBA. They're just going to be streaming. And the fact is that Courtney Williams is killing it. She became an All-Star. She's going to be on the floor during the game. And whoever told them, do a 72-hour live stream has been perfect. And it says Aja got her a pair of Caitlin Clark shoes. What? Aja's wearing her shoes, and I think she wears Bueckers. I think Kelsey wears Bueckers. But seeing her start is going to be big, and I'm just going to say this. I think the All-Star Weekend has been an absolute success this year. There's no more of this Cheryl Reeve crap from last year. I mean, it's been less of a success financially for the likes of myself because, let's be real, there's no Cheryl Reeve saying dumb shit this year. There's no Cheryl Reeve getting into it with aerial powers on the plane this year. But at the end of the day, look, it's just a great thing to see Kelsey Mitchell there. It's a great thing to see the Indiana Fever players there. And it's a great thing to see all the positive stuff around the WNBA. It is just a great thing to see. And look, seeing Kelsey Mitchell being one of the starters, being one of the faces of the Fever franchise, being one of the faces of All-Star Weekend is great considering she's probably there 2 years ago. She was in the infamous 1 p.m. on a Friday 3-point shootout. She was part of the infamous 3-point shootout that was at 1 p.m. on a Friday. And the 1 p.m., the one that was 1 p.m. on a Friday, where Breanna won and almost nobody watched live because it wasn't at a prime time slot. She was part of that. And to go from that to full stadium, starting in the All-Star game, in a city where you were the face of that franchise for quite a while, where you're probably going to go down as one of the 5 greatest FIBA players of all time, with or without a championship. And yeah, I think this is a good way to, round it off. Like, I'm not out here thinking that Kelsey Mitchell is going to start multiple All-Star games the rest of her career. Like, she's older than me. She's probably got a couple of All-Star years left in her. And if she starts another All-Star game, great. But you better believe the fans should probably go and get try to vote her in as the number 2 guard next year. I think she would have. Would she have started? Yeah, she would have started anyway. If they'd voted her. If it was a fan vote, they'd vote her number 2. I think she would have been the 4th guard starter. I think it would have been Paige. Oh, no. Maybe she would have gotten in over Alicia Gray. But, yeah. Looking forward to tonight. Really, really looking forward to tonight. And I think that it's going to be a fun game. I think it's going to be a lot of 4-point shots. I don't think it's going to be any major basketball. I think it's just going to be a lot of fun. I think this is going to be too serious. I think there's going to be I think it's going to be a game in the 120s, 130s, and a lot of crazy stuff going. Apparently, Caitlin McBride has said she's only shooting 4-point shots. She's not doing anything. She's only shooting 4-point shots. And if that's the case, then this really could be a not great game for the basketball purists, but I still think it's going to be a fun night all around. So anyway, congratulations to Kelsey Mitchell. Congratulations to Jackie Young, another Indiana player from Indiana who's going to be starting in the game. And hopefully Team Clark wins with, Caitlin Clark coaching masterclass. So, yeah, let me know. Are you guys excited for the game? Are you guys happy Kelsey's starting? Or are you guys, not happy at all with that Caitlin's not there and you're not going to go and watch at all just because Caitlin Clark's not there? And look, I think you're allowed to have that opinion. If you want, you're allowed to have an opinion anyway. And you're allowed not want to watch this game if you don't want to watch the game. But anyway, yeah, that is a video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.